Hi, welcome to Art Draw. Today we're going to draw Stormtrooper Samurai from Fortnite and also Star Wars. So let's get in there at the top, right up to about here. We're going to start off with the helmet area. So let's put a dot, let's say about here. And that's going to be, I guess, there. And that's going to be the center of the helmet. We're going to work our way down the Stormtrooper body from there. So what we're going to do is come out this way. So I'm going to draw the helmet area. I'm going to bring my pen down sort of this way, come out a bit where the helmet comes out and in. And then on the other side, let's do the same thing. Let's do the come down where the helmet area is, bring your pen out and in like that, okay? Just round that off at the top, like so, okay? Right, what we're going to do now is just continue the outline of the head and helmet area. So I'm going to draw a little curve around here. So I'm probably going to go probably about that point there, probably over to, let's say, about that point there. Let's just join that out with a nice curve like that. And then I can just draw sort of the outer part of the Stormtrooper head area. So one line there, probably same thing on the other side, one line sort of there. And then we're going to come out, sort of got the lower part of the Stormtrooper face and helmet. So I'm going to come out, bring my pen out here, just bring it outwards here like that. And on this side we do the same thing, so go to the edge there, bring your pen out and in like that. Two little circular elements now, so one here coming around this way, so one there, just come around like this, and then one this side, just come around like that. And then we're just going to pop probably a dot about there. Just join that up either side. We'll come back to more detail in a minute. Just under here, I'm just going to draw a line where like the bottom of the helmet is. Then there's like a little knot. So I'm just going to draw a little circular element like that. Two little bits sort of coming outwards. One bit there, one sort of triangular bit there. Now I've got those bits in there. What I'm going to do is just start to sort of draw the shoulder area. So what we can do here is just draw a little bit of sort of shoulder area here. And then we've got sort of two strap areas, right? So I've got one here, one that kind of comes over this way, and one here sort of comes over sort of that way there. These both come downwards. There's actually like a couple of circles in, so I'm just going to draw those first. So there's one sort of circle sort of around here. And there's one, I guess it's sort of around this point, so maybe about there. Just draw that in like so. Then we can draw around these areas here. So we're just going to bring the pen down, past that circle like that. Little line there, and then just join it up, go past that circle again for the edge of the character. On this side, same sort of thing. We're just going to come down, curve the pen down, past that area there, go across and up, and then upwards this way there, okay? Two sort of little triangular sort of areas that come out from the bottom of these. So I'm just going to go draw those in, so one little triangle there, and then one sort of triangle area sort of there as well, the character. Let's continue with the shoulder areas, right? So on this left-hand side here, we've got the shoulder sort of coming around this way. So if we just go a little bit below the strap area here, just draw a nice little curve in there, come out, I guess come inwards a little bit and out for the armor and in like that. And then we'll go back up to about that point there, and we'll just bring the pen downwards where the arm would be, nice line, and just come out a little bit there. Right, just on these sides, I'm just going to sort of draw the torso in so we could sort of have a bit of a marker of where the center of the body is. So where this sort of tassel bit is here, just going to come down from about that point, just bring my pen down like that. And I suppose sort of coming sort of this side, I guess the underarm area is about here. Just going to come down a little bit and draw a nice little line in about there. And then I'm going to come along, just draw a little curve here just to join it up now. So come along the line around that area there. And then we're going to draw a nice sort of curve going on down to about there. And then just join that up. Just pop a little bit of piping on it around it. So just sort of retrace our steps just a little higher up. And we've done that. Let's do the upper area here with the shoulder area. So I've got a little underarm area there. I'm just going to drag my pen down a little bit here, like that, just to draw sort of like the bicep area. Then I'm going to go up to here, just draw the outer part of the arm and shoulder. So probably from about this point, I'm just going to bring my pen out nice little curve and inwards like that. Now here there's like some armor on the outer part of the arm here, so I'm just gonna bring my pen down here, bring it out and up, and sort of step in, up, step in, up, and step in. And from those bits there, I'm just gonna draw little curves that go into 1, 2, and then 3 from those little steps that we've just drawn there. Right, now I've got that in, I can just draw the other outer part of the arm here. So really from this point here, what I'm going to do is just grab my pen, just bring it down that way there. And then on the inner part here, just drag it down there. Then I've got an outer part here. So what I'm going to do is like a band of rope around here. So I'm just going to go sort of from this point here, just come outwards, nice sort of band we're drawing in here. Just do the under part of it there, like that. Let's just join this point up, so there's a bit of armor. Just bring your pen out, around to that under point there, down like that. And then let's have a look. Let's draw the arm area here. So it's just going to sort of come down this way. So I'm going to just get my pen here, just draw a line in here, and then probably about that point, nice little line tapering in a little bit there. Another little sort of band of rope on his arm, so I'm just going to draw a little curve here, bring it round, curve around like that. Okay, on this side, let's just continue this arm here. So there's that band area on this side, it comes out here. So a nice sort of curve band like that. Then we can draw the taper of the arm either side of that. So I guess there's probably one that comes down like this. Just leave a little gap there, one that comes down like that. And then I'm just going to draw another sort of further band on this wrist here. And then I guess I'm ready to just pop the hands in, yeah? So this fist, I guess, is clenched here. So I'm just going to bring my pen in here in the sort of center area here. Just draw like a little thumb going on. And then here, I'm going to bring my pen round from the band, bring it around like that. Just drawing 1, 2, and then just some fingers in there. And then just join it up. There's a little guard on this side here, so I'm just gonna kind of just draw into that point there. On this side, the fingers are clenched again, so I'm gonna come out this way from the inner part here. So just bring your pen out and in like that. And then there's like a little sort of curved rectangle there, which is the armor. And then we'll just join that up there for the hand. And that's all we need to do there for the hand. Okay, let's go and start looking at this torso area. So torso sort of comes in a little bit here, but he's got a big belt on, so maybe we want to just start drawing the center part of this belt. So it's like a big sort of tie sort of area going on in the center here. So I'm just going to draw a little line here and then taper it out either side like that, and then join it up. A couple of little lines coming out this way, and here, just where the belt tightens. And then there's 2 little ropes that sort of come downwards, one here, like that, and then maybe a smaller one just underneath it like that. We've got a couple of pockets on the belt, so I'm just going to draw some little rectangles. So one's here, so just do a top, side, bottom, side, and then another one, so top, side, bottom, just join it up there. And then we can just draw a little torso line in like that. On this side, I'm going to draw one little sort of rectangle for a pocket, so I'm going to go up, side area there, down and around like that. And then I've got another little sort of torso area there I can draw in. Okay, as we move down here, we've sort of got the samurai outfit like the front area. So what I'm going to do here is just sort of come out from this pocket bit here, bring my pen out like that, down, and then probably from the same sort of size, so probably from about there, just bring my pen out and down like that. Let's then look at the leg area. So what we can do here, we're going to sort of bellow out some couple of like upper parts of the trousers. So probably from that belt area, from that corner there, just going to bring my pen out like that and inwards. And then from the center's probably about there, and just come in, sort of bellow out a bit and in and around and join up. On this right area here, let's go in the inner part of the leg first. So maybe just come downwards this way. Nice, down, around and in. And then from the top, probably want to go in from about, sort of, I guess like that point there. Just get your pen, sort of curve it in a little bit, bring it out and then in like that. Okay, on this side we can see a bit of a sort of piece of armor coming up sort of above the leg area where this ends. So I'm just going to draw a line in about here, just going to draw a nice sort of line there, and then a couple of diagonal lines sort of covering those trouser areas. Then I'm going to just taper that in a bit there. Then we've got a couple of bits of rope that are around this. So first of all, we've got a piece that sort of comes in this way like that, and that comes out, sort of taper it out and around. Then I've got a more sort of generic piece that sort of comes around like that, and then on this side we can kind of see a bit of the leg, I suppose. So there's a bit of the leg before the guard, so maybe just a couple of little lines like that. Then we can just bring out like a bit of a rectangle area there. Then we can draw sort of a bit of rope here, so just bring it around like up like that, around and down, and then we'll just do a bit at the bottom as well, so just come out sort of this area here like that. Now we can draw the leg areas, so they sort of taper in. So one will probably come from here sort of down to there, so just sort of bring my pen down like that, taper, and on this side bring my pen down, taper like this, and on this side we're probably going to come down to about this point. So I'm just going to just draw a nice sort of taper in here, and a nice sort of taper from the top there in there. Then we've got a couple of bands again, so I'm just going to draw or curve around sort of band that comes out like that, and on this side just draw a nice little curve, come out like that and around. Cool. Okay, getting there now. So what we need to do is just draw the feet area. So this foot's going to come out this way, so I'm going to sort of go from this point, just grab my pen, curve it around to a toe, bring it around like that, around and upwards. And then I've got a little sort of sole area, so I'm just going to draw underneath it, sort of just almost like pipe around it like that. On this side, we kind of got the foot here, so we're going to come outwards this way. So I'm just going to grab my pen, sort of come outwards and in like that, and then out, and then around like that. And then we're just going to draw underneath again, a little sort of sole area like that. Okay, cool. That's the basic outline of the Stormtrooper Samurai. Let's go back up to the top. Let's just start filling in some of those bits of detail. Let's get those eyes in, I think, and make it look like a Stormtrooper now. So I'm going to just grab my pen on do this left-hand eye. So I'm going to sort of go from, I guess, sort of that point. I'm going to bring my pen like along the curve there, like that. Then I'm going to sort of come underneath there, curve around like this. And the same thing on this side. I'm going to bring my pen along that side, and then just sort of curve underneath and around like that. Then what I'm going to do is just fill in those areas, just sort of diagonal sort of lines there, giving that sort of Stormtrooper look. Now as we get to this point, I'm going to curve around under here, so just sort of come around there, come up this way and down and around like that. Then this centerpiece, I can just sort of give it a little bit more emphasis on a curve there. These central points, sort of little swirls, so just sort of a couple of little swirls in like that. There's a couple of little sort of curves that go around for detail there, and then we sort of bring the pen up a few times there to give it that sort of classic Stormtrooper look. Almost like goes underneath the eyes too, so I'm just sort of going to draw a hint of that going under the eye area. And then on the top, we've kind of got a couple of little diagonal lines there. We kind of curve along this way, and then we'll just sort of pop a couple of little lines in like that to give it that samurai kind of look. Maybe we'll just add a little bit of black under here just to sort of make it look like the helmet sort of curving sort of underneath and behind there. A little bit more detail now, so I'm just going to go under this point. Now around this point here, there's a nice little curve, I guess, that goes on. So from this point here, just going to draw a nice sort of piping curve that goes around like that. And then there's a further one underneath here, so I'm just going to draw a nice little curve and then join that up again like that. On the arms here, we've got, as we get to this sort of point here, what I can do is sort of show the black of the underneath of his garments, underneath like the armor. So let's just draw like a nice little curve around into the armor area and down. Let's colour that in. Just do some nice sort of black and white Stormtrooper look now. continue on this arm here, we're going to just draw a little line up there, and we're just going to pop a couple of little lines in there. The same goes up here, so maybe just a couple of little lines for detail around there, and maybe just a little curve in that point there. A couple of little lines now, little curves around where we have like the piping of the rope, so just bring that around like that. I feel like the hand, we've got this bit of armor on it, so that can actually be just filled in black too. And then maybe just sort of 1, 2, 3 little bits there just to show a bit of detail. Okay, as we go to here, a couple of these little lines again, so pop a couple there. Can't really see them on the other side, but what we will do is just sort of draw a nice little curve, sort of this area, this sort of black area here. So just draw a little curve up in the arm and just fill that area in like that. Then again, we've got this sort of rope area here, so just going to pop a few little curves in the side there, and then maybe we'll just draw in one little line there. Right here, I'm just going to pop in just a little bit of darkness, maybe just leave that thumb area there, but just gives it that sort of balance, I suppose. The torso area, I'm going to draw, I think, 2 lines in the middle there, so just coming up from that rope sort of belt, 2 lines like that. Then we've got like another line here, another here, and it's kind of like some horizontal lines going on, and then a few more little vertical lines. Maybe there's some horizontal lines there too, just to add that detail. Just on the pack sort of bits here, we'll just draw like the lower pocket lines like that, and then maybe there's like a little button or clip that goes on them. And then we get to this point here, there's like a little sort of loop at the bottom there like that. And what we'll do, we'll just sort of draw in a few vertical lines for detail. And then we can draw maybe 1, 2, and then sort of 3 curves in that. And then I think we've got some little, just a couple of little marks on each point like that, just to really adds to the detail that we've got in this character now. Okay, let's go to the trouser area. They're sort of slightly pleated. So maybe there's like a little line going down from the top. Maybe I'll just draw a couple of little lines there. Then we'll just sort of go down in and inwards to the bottom there. Maybe the pleat sort of pops out a bit there. And I think this pleat sort of comes down this way too. So I'm just gonna couple of little lines and then a longer line here into the center. And maybe a couple of little marks just for pleating there too. This sort of knee area I can fill in. There we go, like that. And then what I'm going to do is just sort of draw a little bit of piping on these leg areas. Maybe there's a couple of little lines in too. And then we've got this rope again, so I'm just going to draw a nice little curved line around all these little bits of rope. And then while we're at it, we might as well do this lower one here as well. Let's draw sort of 2 lines in the shin, so 1, 2 in here, maybe just the 1 because his foot's poking out. And then on this side, I'm just going to draw a little bit of detail. So I'm going to draw a little sort of line in here, 1 up here and 1 back there. And then here we'll sort of come around this way, draw a line in the center there, and maybe there's just another in there. And these little bits on the sole at the bottom, I think they'll be quite good if they're black as well. I think that's pretty much it. That's the Samurai Stormtrooper. If you wanted to colour it in, I would suggest like just a little bit of maybe sort of blue element on the right there, or maybe a sort of bit of sort of sandy cream as well, just on the left. I think I'll give that a go, and there we are. There's the drawing there of Samurai Stormtrooper. I hope you like what you see. Please let me know who else to draw on the Art Draw channel. Please do like and subscribe if you like what you see, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.